Time versus money. I want you to take a few seconds just right now and in the chat, leave a comment on what's more important to you, time or money. You know, people will always say, don't waste my time. I don't have time for this. Or that was a waste of time. People will also say with money, don't waste my money. I don't have money to waste. But when you look at both time and money, you always either can know or do know how much money you have, but you don't know how much time you have. So for me, the most important between time and money is time. I'd almost rather someone waste my money than my time. And I know you probably say, no, Coach Sherry, I don't want anybody wasting my money. And you're right. I mean, I don't prefer them to waste my money. However, I know I could always make more money. I know that my money can always increase. But you can't make more time. Your time will not increase. So for me, time is way more important than money. You know, with time, we have a end date. We have a due date when we're in the womb, and then we have an end date, and we don't know what that end date is. So all we have is what's in between, and who knows how long or short it is. You know, people will say, oh, they have long money, but do they have long time? And so be mindful of that. If you are a person that wastes another person's time, maybe you have frivolous conversations that are not empowering, that are not fulfilling, that are low energy, consider the time that you're wasting, not only for yourself, but for that other person. But still be mindful of other people's money and your money too. But to me, most importantly, be mindful of that time. Because time waits for no one. We know how much money we have in our wallets, in the bank, in our investments. We know what assets we have and what our bottom line is for our balance sheets, for our personal balance sheet, our professional or our business balance sheet. But we don't know how much time that we have. And that's the thing. So I'd rather have more time than more money. Now, people will say, well, if you have more time than money, then how are you going to survive? And you're right. And like I said, you can always get money. There's always ways to get it. But there's not always ways, or there are no ways to get more time. So I want you to think about that as you go through your day and consider the things that you're doing that possibly are wasting time. Do you ever look back or reflect on a day that maybe in the evening or the day before, and you're looking back on the week before, and you're wondering, what did I accomplish? I didn't do anything. I wasted so much time. Well, we can no longer afford to waste any more time. So be very mindful of how you're spending your time and how you are helping others spend their time or not. Be very mindful of that. Look at your time as just as valuable as the money that you have, even more valuable, and make the most of it. So when we look at time versus money, make just as much or more of your time as you do your money. Be as insightful, be as connected to your time as you are your money. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for checking this video out and for tuning in. I appreciate you so much for being here. I am Coach Sherry.